Hey everybody, hope all is well. My name's Birch, and today we're going to be going over Junkrat in my new series, Overwatch 2 Heroes, from the perspective of an average skill / new player. I believe myself to fall into that category. In this video, I'm going to be going over things like his kit, the different ways you can use it, ranking him on a few different things, and lastly, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on any changes I personally believe he needs, if there are any. Let's get into it. For those who don't already know, Junkrat is a hero within Overwatch 2 that falls into the game's damage role. His primary weapon is his frag launcher, and it fires grenades that explode on impact with an enemy, doing around 120 damage, or a reduced amount of damage if the grenade bounces off a wall or off the ground and explodes within a certain proximity of the enemy. His first ability is his concussion mine, which also deals around 120 damage, but it can be used for so much more. You can traverse the map or get out of bad situations, get people away from you, or even throw them off the map. Junkrat's second ability is his Steel Trap. When triggered, deals 100 damage and makes whoever gets trapped in it unable to move for a short time. It can also stop things like Genji's dash and Reinhardt's charge. Junkrat's ultimate Rip Tire is a big tire that you can drive around for 10 seconds and explode near enemies. You can even climb walls and jump with it, though it can be destroyed if damaged enough. Lastly, he has a passive ability called Total Mayhem, which allows him to take 0 damage from his own explosives and drops grenades upon him getting eliminated. A few noteworthy things to mention are characters such as Orisa when fortifying or Reaper when fading cannot be trapped. Also, characters like Diva will eat all your projectiles. You can also delete people from the game with a single grenade and mine wombo combo.
Plenty of bombs to go around.
The most common playstyles I see from players down here in the lower skill / ranks are a spamming playstyle, which is just spamming grenades into a choke to get random picks and build fast ult charge while doing a lot of damage. And the second playstyle is more of a brawl style, up close and personal, hitting those wombo combos on 200 HP targets. But he also does well as a flanker assassination role, as players at this skill level might not have as good of situational awareness as other more experienced higher rank players do. I'm going to rank him on a scale of 1 to 10 based on my own experience as well as the people I play with in 3 different categories. First one is difficulty. How hard is he to play and feel like you're contributing to the team? I'd give him about a 2 out of 10. He's super easy to pick up and get some value, and you don't really have to have great mechanical skill to do it. The second category is fun. How fun is he to play match after match after match? I'd give him about a 5 out of 10 for fun. It's super fun blowing stuff up left and right. But at the end of the day, I personally enjoy a higher mechanical skilled character, which makes it feel like the time I put into that character really pays off when I get that super good game. Lastly, I'm going to give him a rating on how he is to play against. The lower the number, the worse he is to play against. If the enemy team has a Junkrat, I'd give him about a 1 out of 10. Hear me out. Grenades flying everywhere and walking into random traps is one thing, but the other is when I get rolled by like a Genji, who's better than me in terms of knowledge and mechanics. I know that player put in a lot of hours to be that good with Genji, versus a hero like Junkrat. When I get killed by him, it feels like half the time it's just luck. Ridiculous. The changes I would make to Junkrat, if given the power to do so, would be 3. Number 1, I change his Total Mayhem passives where he would deal a reduced amount of damage to himself instead of negating it altogether, something like maybe 50 or 75%. Number 2, I'd only give him 1 concussion mine. I think that he really only needs 1. I think 2 is a little bit much for him, in my opinion. And number 3, I'd change his trap cooldown to trigger when he activates the trap, or when someone activates the trap, instead of when it's thrown. So what happens now is you throw the trap down and the cooldown starts, and then you can throw another one immediately after that one's triggered, or if you want to move it or whatever. Bottom line, Junkrat is probably one of my least favorite heroes, but even I can't deny the fact that it's a lot of fun just blowing stuff up left and right, being all crazy with it. and he's a really easy hero to pick up and get some value and have some good laughs while you're doing it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 100 subscribers here on the page, and stay tuned for my next video. It's going to be on Soldier 76. Have a good one. Later.